Assalamualaikum. Good morning, family. This is your beloved brother, Minister Melvin. Family, this morning's discussion is as a student and as someone that doesn't stay locked inside of some box. You know, I believe in the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and his student, the most honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And I love him and the Nation of Islam. I am Muslim. Yes, I am. I follow the teachings and the divine teachings of skill that comes through Dane Calloway. Yes, I do. Initially doubting a lot of things because a lot of us follow the teachings of our parents because we love our parents. But and that's a good reason to follow somebody that you love. But once you wake up and learn the truth and realize that you have been lied to about a whole lot of things, you begin to become enlightened with the truth. And once Farrakhan wake you up, you don't want to hear nothing else but the truth. And when you come in contact with Dane Calloway, there ain't nothing else you want but the authentic truth of the matter. Now, the Nation of Islam teaches us that we are from Africa. They're right. There ain't nothing wrong with the Nation of Islam teaching us that we come from Africa at all. All life form started with black people. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the exalted Christ, so taught by the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, we call him our Christ because the book of Malachi says, behold, I will send Elijah. Now, the enemy played with the time frame of the Bible just like they played with that white man that they put on the cross. But I'm here to tell you how Jesus looks for real. Now, getting back into Dane Calloway. Dane Calloway teaches us that, okay, we are of African descent, but we were already over here. The Nation of Islam teaches us that we came over here on slave ships. Millions of us. That's not true. That's not true. According to science and according to the information obtained through Dane Calloway. Like it or let it alone. That doesn't mean that hundreds of thousands of us didn't come over here, but millions of us on slave ships? No. This is what the enemy used and allow us to believe and allow people to teach us to further mislead us, taking us farther from the truth to abuse and misuse us and our youth. The Nation of Islam is not wrong in its teaching of our treatment and our sojourn here in America at all. No. We hold firmly and strongly to that. We believe that we can have whatever we work for, but we have to sit up here and look at everything that our people have built, because we came over here on our own ships, a lot of us, millions of us, hundreds of thousands of years ago. We were already over here. The discussion and today's topic is to enlighten you, to open your eyes, and to expand the pineal gland, so you can open up the third eye and begin to see what it is. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad came teaching us to go for self. There's nothing that he taught us wrong. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad knew of everything that Dane Calloway is talking about. However, at that particular time, there was no way that you could feed a baby meat. You couldn't do it. The narrative that whites had painted for us coming over here on slave ships furthered the reason for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad to teach us how dirty they was in their treatment of us. The way that they say we came over here, Christ came to combat that. Allah is the best of knowers. So, as we examine Dane Calloway's teachings and we explore and examine the Nation of Islam teachings, there is one constant reminder and goal in mind, and one thing that they both have in common. Our people have been treated the dirtiest and the worst that any people can ever be treated, and we deserve reparations. We were already over here, and many of us were brought over here. But we didn't come over here the way that they say we came over here. They simply erased our memory. What is the $64, $63 question? The so-called Native Americans that we call the Indians, they call the Indians, but we will be here in the end. We are the Indians. We the Indians. These so-called imposters are fake. The only thing real about them is our money that the government constantly gives them to build casinos, which black people love to go and live good, which black people fight hard to live good. Only thing real is the money that they spend that belongs to us. Special shout out to Dane Calloway for awakening the eyes of hundreds and thousands of people. Hopefully, millions are paying attention and millions know. People are waking up and learning that religion is toxic. It's only here to bring confusion. What do y'all believe Jesus was for over 12, 14, 15 years? He was studying thought. T-H-O-T. Now they teach y'all that's a woman. You know, that's loose. Read between lines. I love y'all. Justice for young dogs. And take off. And all of this killing is allowed in our music because music is vibrational. It's okay for you to talk about killing nipples, but talk about killing some cheese nips and watch what happens. Justice for young dogs in your music. And take off. Assalamu alaikum. So stay true.